Everyone relax. It's still Celtics in 6. Just bear with me here. Now, I get it. That's an embarrassing loss. Last night was game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals between the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics. And the Boston Celtics were up 20. They were in the third quarter looking strong. Everybody was hitting their shots. The threes were falling. The tequila was flowing. Probably wasn't flowing, but it was. Because how do you miss 45 three-pointers? How do you miss 45 three-pointers right after the Minnesota Timberwolves set the record with 40 in their Game 5 closeout against the Los Angeles Lakers? How do you miss 45 threes? Jason Tatum, you're 6'11". Jason Tatum, I'm going to say it again, you're 6'11". Why is your go-to default move on 6'1" Jalen Brunson, Hesse tween step back pull brick? 7 of 23, gotta be better. Jaylen Brown, 7 of 20, you gotta be better. 5 of 25 combined from the 3, you gotta be better. Kristaps Porzingis obviously left the game with a sickness. Hope he's good, but there's not really much else to say. It was just an embarrassing, pathetic loss from the Boston Celtics. The Celtics proved in this game they were the better team when everything was flowing in their direction. But this is an issue that I've said time and time again for the Boston Celtics. They lack consistency. This is a team that, as a fan of this Boston Celtics team, I have seen them be in a dogfight with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they say, you know what? We're shooting ourselves out of this game from 3. We're just going to let Derek White shoot 13 threes, contested, by the way. It's a team that has the identity. They're a 3-level scoring team. They've got good paint presence. They've got a great mid-range game, and they've got a good 3 game when they move the ball and facilitate. But if that game is not working, if level 3 is not working, you got to go to level 2 and level 1, and then 3 will come to you. The looks they got for Derek White in the fourth quarter were off of attacking the paint, cleaning the glass with rebounds, moving the ball on the inside, and then causing breakdowns in the defense. I just don't get it. I don't understand what Joe Mazzulla does sometimes. And I get it, right? Joe Mazzulla does have a championship. He's a championship-winning coach. He was on that coaching staff in 2022 when Ime Udoka was the head coach of the Boston Celtics. 1-1 in NBA Finals. But my problem is, for whatever reason, he still hates calling timeouts. Like, your team is blowing leads and they're slipping, and you're just like, all right, guys, watch the town. Let's figure it out. Joe, it's not about the Aura Farm quotes, dog. I love them, but it's not about that. It's about winning the game, and this is the playoffs. You can't be at home in a game 1 against a more tired Knicks team and then do this. You're up 20. You should win this game very handily. Send that message. Now you've got to play from behind in game 2. You lost home court, and then go guns blazing in game 3 and 4. The pressure is on Boston to win these next 3 games bare minimum. Because if the Knicks win game 2, they're going to go up 3-1. I don't see Boston winning 2 games on the road back-to-back if the Knicks are up 2-0. Still, though, I think the Boston Celtics are going to win it. Obviously, we should not panic about this. I think Jason Tatum is going to be much better. He'll have stinkers, and then he'll have games where it's like, oh, he does remember he's 6'11". Jaylen Brown still got stripped going left, though. Kind of embarrassing, but he has other guys to make up for it. But I want to give major props to the New York Knicks. This is a Boston Celtics video, but major props. Mikal Bridges, 51 minutes. What a warrior. Jalen Brunson, as always, time and time again, one of the, if not the clutchest player in the NBA we have seen in a very long time. OG Anunoby, 29 points on 10 of 20 from the field, stepping up. Cat getting timely rebounds. McBride doing his thing from downtown as well. This is a very complete New York Knicks team, and this is a team that, honestly, if they do beat the Boston Celtics, can make a finals run. And this is a Knicks team with something to prove. Remember, this team is 0-12 between playing the top 2 seeds in the Western and Eastern Conference. They want to prove something. They want to prove they can hang with these big dogs. They're not just a number 3 guy that's always going to get handed the bronze. They're not the J. Cole of the East. They can be the champions of the East, and I'm very excited to see how this second round goes. With that being said, though, guys, that is going to do it for today. Just wanted to give a quick little recap of Game 1, and I think we're going to continue to do this time and time again as these games get smaller and smaller, because with less games means we have to fill the gap with more content. I'm still picking Celtics in 6. I don't think there's any reason to panic, but still, embarrassing loss, embarrassing performance. But again, as always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all in the next one.